Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, we are in round 3, and I kind of forgot to do the readings. Didn't do so great last month, or not last month, last round, 50%. But you know, one thing that was really weird is that the Winnipeg Jets had that death card in the middle, a death card for a center. And what dropped into my brain is a death is going to affect them. And I thought, oh, it must be Dale Hawerchuk. And because I saw 10. Well, the fellow whose father passed away, his number was 55, and 5 and 5 makes 10. So sometimes the messages come to me in a way, and I try to that they're trying to tell me something, but then I try and interpret them in my little hockey brain. And so anyways, I can't believe I almost forgot to do round 3. So let's do round 3. So we have the Florida Panthers at Carolina Hurricanes, and Panthers are leading the series 3-1. All right. So let's see. Florida Panthers on top, Carolina Hurricanes. Also, after that last round, I grounded my cards and I cleared them. I think I'm just using I'm confusing them. I use them for crypto. I use them for investments. I use them for hockey bets. I use them for other things that are kind of financial and whatnot. And so I gave them a good cleansing and a good grounding. So they should be fresh and clean and eager to go. Florida Panthers, Carolina Hurricanes. Who's going to win this series, please? The series, not just a game, this series. This is round 3 in the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. Florida on top, Carolina on the bottom. Florida on top, Carolina on the bottom. Who is going to win this series? Who's upright positive, reversals negative? Florida, Carolina, the series, please. Who's going to win the series? Shall we begin? All right. Oh, Queen of Wands in reverse for Florida. Wow, 3 of Wands for Carolina. They got a lot of hope. Looking forward to the future. 7 of Swords for Panthers. Ace of Wands, womp womp, for Carolina. Page of Wands upright for Florida. 9 of Swords in reverse for Carolina. Wow, 10 of Swords upright for Florida. 7 of Cups in reverse for Carolina. Wow, well, we'll know where this game's going. Page of Cups upright for Florida. King of Pentacles upright for Florida, or for Carolina. 9 of Wands in reverse for Florida. Wow, 10 of Pentacles in reverse for Carolina. Judgment in reverse for Florida. 3 of Swords, heartbreak in upright for Carolina. And the underlying is, yeah, this is a very stressful series. But anyways, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for Florida. 1, 2, 3 for Carolina. So it might go 7 games. It might. And then Florida ends up winning 4-3. But like I said, I can't remember what series I said, whoever wins this series will not win the cup. And I stand by that. So if Florida wins this series, they will not win the cup. And we see that right here. They've run out of steam. The 10 of Swords here. They've run out of steam. So by winning this series, they've run out of steam. No more chances. So that's what I mean. Like, if they win this series, they will not win the cup. So let's see. Yeah, Carolina, here's big loss. Big loss. Let's see, what are they at? 3-1. Geez, I almost forgot this series. Yeah, they might try and they might get to 3 because we have the 3 here. But Florida's going to win. This is going to be devastating for them. Really devastating for them. They're actually hitting above the belt. They're punching above their weight. That's what I mean. Hitting above the belt. I don't know. Have there been some nasty hits? This looks like somebody is injured quite badly, or like knocked out of the game. Yeah, if Florida's going to win it, but they're going to be very embattled, be very battle weary, and they won't have enough strength to win the next series. So they'll win this series, but this will be the end of the road for them. Carolina, there's just, I mean, they even have like the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is a big no. They might get the 3 games. They might. Because we have a couple of 3s here, but huge losses. All right, so let's go to, they don't carry on either. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, look at that. Clock agrees. 10 of Pentacles is legacy, passing things on. So that tells me when it's in reverse, they don't pass anything on. So whatever happens to Florida, they'll win this series, but they're going to be limping pretty badly into the next series. They won't have enough gumption to win. So let's see what's happening in Edmonton, Dallas. Now, Edmonton is up 3-1. So we'll put Edmonton on top, Dallas on the bottom. And this is for the whole series, not just a game cards. Not just one game, for the whole series. Edmonton on top, Dallas on the bottom. 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 Who's going to win the series? Who's going to win the series? Edmonton on top, Dallas on the bottom. Who is going to win this series, please? Upright positive, reversals negative. Shall we begin? 10 of Wands in reverse. Release of a burden. Wow. 5 of Cups in reverse, looking forward to the future. The Moon, illusion. King of Swords in reverse, bad calls by the ref. 2 of Wands, it's one of their goals. Knight of Cups, Knight in shining armor. Page of Cups in reverse, surprising bad news. That could be Hyman out. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Swords, fighting words, fighting the world in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. And the 8 of Wands in reverse. The Fool upright, and the 9 of Wands upright. Underlying, yeah, battle. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So this might go to 6 games, 4 games to 2. This shows me that Edmonton's going to win. It's going to be quite emotional for them to win for some reason. Very emotional. This is a release of there's some kind of relief of a burden here. So maybe proof that they could do it. Perhaps the goalie here. I know they are, they're hot and cold with their goalie. So maybe this is something to do with their goalie. You think this was a goal, right? The 2 goal posts, and here he's caught the puck in time. So maybe that's something where, he's proven his point. They're coming out fighting, though. There's no fight in the Dallas. None whatsoever. They're unsuccessful, not going. They're definitely not moving on. They're going to just really be embattled. I think we're going to hear some blaming of the refs in this case. I think they're going to say the reffing was really crappy. But when you end in a major and you have a minor, then, and it's also full, so it's new beginning, it's moving on to the next. This bad news could be that Hyman is out. I don't know. I'm just thinking like it's surprising bad news that, you know, they lost somebody. Um, Somebody's gonna be very emotional, like, but in a bad way. Uh, in like coming out really fighting and I don't know, perhaps I don't know what the play is. I just hear it from my husband. So perhaps somebody who hurt Hyman, maybe they come out and they attack because that's going towards this Page of Cups here in reverse. But anyways, Edmonton wins. And on a sidebar, I did say in my 2025 predictions that a Canadian team will win the Stanley Cup this year. And I just said Florida is not going, they're going to win, but they're going to lose. I've also on record, and I haven't said it online, but I've said this in private at private parties. And this was back in March, even before playoffs started. Yes, it was. It was, you know what? Yes, it was before playoffs started. And I said to them, there's an E in the name. And so I knew it wasn't Toronto. Could have been Canadiens because they spell Canadians IEN. Could have been Winnipeg, Edmonton. Wouldn't have been Ottawa. Well, Calgary, Vancouver, they weren't even in it. So the name had an E in it. And Edmonton and Oilers have an E in it. So am I calling it right now? The Oilers are going to win the cup according to what I've said? Yes, but we'll see what the cards say. Lots can change between now and then. And we'll see. All right. So thank you for playing along with me. Sorry about the last one. It was kind of all over the place. But I'm pretty adamant and sure about these calls. But I'm not telling you to gamble anything either. This is just for fun and entertainment purposes only. Take good care. See you online. Bye for now.